So here we are in Gangneung, Team Hasler's base, and we're just getting ready for a ride. It's a lovely November day, and today's course is a mountain that I really wanted to ride when I lived in Gangneung, but I could never really find a way up. Today we've got this electric bike with us, and it's doing pretty well. That's the view towards Gangwondo. There's the electric bike, and let's see who we've got with us today. So we've got Seungmo Hyung, Yamaha Gangneung, and then Gwangne, he's on the Husky 350, the e-bike, and then we've got Yonggi Hyung on the KTM 250. And then I'm on the 350. You can see that there's both sides of this ridge trail. It's really good fun going at the top there with really good views on the side, but not really enough time to enjoy them. Now we're freewheeling down this path here. This is usually busy with hikers, they said, but this day we didn't really encounter too many, which was good. It was a few weeks after all the foliage had really blossomed. In that little hollow there's some deep leaves, and they covered up some loose stones and logs here. So I had this little tumble. I should have just followed him.
형 날아갈 거 그랬네.
And then we meet up with the main trail from the peak on the left, and we're going to go right up here to a really good viewpoint. So once you're up on the ridge it's pretty easy, but some of the climbs were hard. This one, Yonggi Hyung, stalls the bike there, and I just have to blast it past, otherwise I wouldn't have enough go and check out what they're doing. So everyone got up one way or another.
자기는 지금 뭘 해? 어?
So we had a quick rest at the top and then went down for some lunch.
영국 친구들이 이걸 음식이라고 생각해?
영어 친구 없어요.
아, 진짜?
아는 사람 없어요. So after lunch, the electric bike went home, and it's just us four. This was one of the funnest trails, I think. It's pretty wide and fast. Up here that Gangneung lost his guard from under the engine. There it is, right. 여기 바닥 이거 밑에 있는 거 빠졌어. So luckily I saw that and he went back and got it. 계속 가요, 그냥. 볼이 있거든, 볼. So while we waited for Gangneung, decided to have a quick rest and take some photos. It's been a while since the 22 and 47 have ridden together. So again, we're riding along the ridge here. This one was a bit rockier. Big drop on the right there, you can see. And then some stone steps to jump up. this is further along the trail. I'm just waiting for the two bikes in front to clear the next obstacle before we give it a go. So now it's my turn. I don't really know what's there yet, so I'm just going to give it a load of gas. Try. 됐어요? 한번 내려가면 돼 이제. 두 번째. So this is the descent now from this mountain. There's a load of steps. Luckily they weren't wet. Finally more steps and we're out on the road then. So the thing I love about Gangneung is there's so many low mountains, lots of ridges, and they're all connected by these small roads. So you do one, and then you have a short ride on the roads, and you get to another. So here's the start of another trail. And this one was quite wide and fast, and Sung Mo Hyung and me got a bit carried away. Having a bit too much fun and missed one of the turnings. So I think we should have turned off there, but as you can see we just keep going. course, I haven't ridden this trail before, so I don't know what's happening. I'm just following the guy ahead. So we get to the end of the... and there's not any path, so... turn around. And Yonggi-hyung and Gangneung were just waiting for us. They knew we had nowhere to go, so they waited at the entrance to this next trail. We were riding up here when Gangneung stops here, and that black thing hanging on the tree there is a kidney belt that some of the guys lost on their last ride. So someone obviously in passing found it and hung it on the tree. This last section here is probably this was probably the second most fun part of the trail. So from this pylon, there's some really good corners, some tight corners heading all the way to the top of this mountain. About here you can see the series of switchbacks, corners. It's quite steep, it's steeper than it looks on video, and you're revving it and slipping the clutch to go around the corners there, just trying to keep the momentum up. My bike's a motocross bike, so it hasn't got a fan. But in these kind of conditions, you just have to keep it moving, otherwise you can see it's overheating now. So Gangneung stopped, but I just have to keep moving, so luckily he keeps going there as well. So I have to let him go and just let the bike cool down for a while. can see the other guys coming behind me. So it's time to get going again. And that's pretty much the end of the trail. So we had a quick rest and then headed home.
여기 좀 달려서 오니까 재밌네. 스키장이 올라오니까. 한 요 정도는 달려야지 재밌는데.